Okay, now that we have cleaned this Section A Welsh Pony Stallion up, we're out here to do a hoof trim. And we're out here now because we have a Florida squall line coming in. And I'm an autistic horse trainer. So, because we don't get the same opportunities as neurotypical horse trainers as a rule, I have had to learn how to trim all the horses and ponies' hooves myself. And so we're going to give this Section A Welsh Pony Stallion a hoof trim today. Oh, Mr. Zip. So, we're going to start by knocking the dirt off of it so we don't dull any equipment. And then we're going to take down the hoof wall with some nippers. Oh, Zip. Zippy. Zippy, you're not standing square. So we are going to take down the hoof wall here before we bevel. Zip. Oh. Now I also train Zippy to have hoof trims and stand for hoof trims because I end up having to do all that around here. Why? Oh, Zip. Because I'm autistic. So I am not like a neurotypical horse trainer where I have lots of friends and lots of helpers. And so I have to learn to do many more things with horses myself. I'm not the kind of horse trainer rider who has a groom hand me the horse and I just get on and ride and I hand the horse back. My riding education was steeped in horsemanship. So there we have nipped off part of the hoof. Oh, Zip, I'm putting it down in just a second. And so that hoof is ready to be rasped. And we're gonna nip off all 4 hooves. So, come on, Zip. We have to get the dirt out of here. We don't want to dull the nippers. And because I'm autistic, I don't have access to a lot of resources that other horse trainers and farriers get access to. So I don't have a hoof stand. So I have to train the horses and ponies, including foals, to reliably stand for me without a hoof stand. Well, they get their hoofs trimmed. And so we're going to nip off the excess hoof here on this hind hoof. There it is. This is a Section A Welsh Pony Stallion. Now, when people are thinking about breeding their mare to a Welsh Pony Stallion to produce kids' ponies, you show me another pony breeder who's advertising to breed stallions to other people's pony mares, who can show you a video of a pony stallion this quiet, with such a great temperament to sire children's ponies. Okay, Zippy, now we're going to nip off the other front foot. We don't want to dull the nippers. So we already cleaned these hooves, hose it, and we're going to brush the Zippy. You've got to get a position here because I need to nip this hoof, Zippy. All right. So we're gonna nip the hoof wall off this hoof, hose it. Zippy, a little more. Close up. Just stand a couple more minutes, Zippy. Okay. Good boy. Okay. We're going to do one more hoof. Get the dirt back out of it because we don't want to dull the nippers. And like I said, I'm autistic. Credit reporting agencies, lenders as a rule, tend to redline autistic adults. And they tend to do so because they use the wrong criteria for measuring adults with autism. And so we don't end up with the same kind of equipment and tools that neurotypical people get to enjoy. And so I don't have a hoof stick. So I make do with what I have the best I can. And if you want it bad enough, if you want to train horses, if you want it bad enough and you're autistic, you're an autistic adult, you'll make do with what you have. Okay, now we are gonna rasp a hoof. So I'm not going to show on the video rasping all 4 hooves because that'll make this video really long and boring. We'll do one, but you get the idea. And there's mares and stuff over here. This is a Welsh pony Stallion. And there's mares over here. And this pony is so suitable temperament for children. It's amazing. And he's got a white blaze and 4 white socks. And his grandsire, Friarly Benjamin, was a 2-time UK Supreme Champion. So this is a nice, quiet pony stallion who can sire kids' ponies. Now, I forgot my hoof pick, so I gotta go get it. Because we also don't want to dull the rasp. It's still a little muddy out here from the rains we got a few days ago. So we don't want to dull the rasp, so we're going to get the dirt off this hoof before we start rasping. Now we're going to first level the hoof, hose it, autistic adults are not given credit and other things like that to get a business going and to buy the equipment we need. I don't have anything to measure the hoof length with, so I have to use my fingers. We want to balance this hoof and so first we want to make sure it's level, which it is, but it's still got too much toe. So first thing we're going to do before we adjust the toe more is we're going to bevel it. And we're going to bevel it, come on, we're going to bevel it from the bottom up. We're not beveling it from the top down. So we're going to bevel this hoof from the bottom up. And I should mention that I normally wear my Jodhpur boots when I'm doing hoofs. But I got really stumped on by Philly. I'm breaking, and she tore my whole toenail off my left foot. So I still can't fit my foot into my Jodhpur boots very easily without it really hurting. So I couldn't wait to do hooves for how long it's going to take the toenail to grow back. So I put my sneakers on, something you're not really supposed to do, trimming hooves in sneakers, but I needed to trim the hooves. So in this instance, I didn't have a huge choice. So I'm beveling the hoof, and this is just an initial bevel because I know that the toe is still a little bit too long, but the hoof is balanced. And so we're going to take off a little more toe here. It's pretty hot today, ahead of this rainstorm. So we're taking more off the toe. Oh. Zippy, come on, stand up here. Oh. Come on. Sip, get your nose out. Back up. Come on. Oh. Okay? We just need to take a little bit more off that toe. And then we'll be done with this hoof. Come on. Come on. Okay, now I probably have to come back and take a slight more off that toe, but I'm going to do the other 4 hooves, and then I'm going to completely make sure that they are totally balanced and level. But this is one of the things I do around the farm. I'm a pony trainer who's 4'11" and practically the size of a pony herself, and I have a U.S. National Championship title in the Hunters. And so when you're looking for a pony trainer, or you're looking for a Section A Welsh Pony Stallion to breed for a good kid's pony, don't settle for less. Don't settle for big name trainers who are too tall for a pony, or even other imitators who say that they're the right size to train a pony and practically a pony themselves. Look around, ask whether that other trainer trims hooves, breaks ponies, and whether that trainer has the credentials and a horse show record to prove national championship level riding and training education and how to win. Okay, that's all for the pony grooming and trimming for today.